name is Sergio Tulio Marquez Garcia.
How long have you been with IELTS?
I have been with ILS a little bit more than 3 months, almost 4 now.
How long have you been in Russia?
Almost 5 now, almost 5 months.
Is there really a bias against foreigners in Russia?
I really don't think so. I think that this is a land of opportunity, and as long as you are willing to work and as long as you're willing to give your best shot, it is filled with opportunities for all sorts of people.
How to start a conversation with a person on the street in Russia?
That is a very interesting question, especially for people that do not know how to speak the language. But it is easy to catch on some common phrases like "Извините, пожалуйста," "Меня зовут," blah blah blah, or things like that.
Very cool. Is it possible to make friends amongst colleagues in Russia?
Of course, of course. Russian people are very friendly. Yeah.
Have you made other friends?
Yeah, I am in this expat groups of foreigners in Moscow, and I participate in different activities. I play soccer once a week, and I've made friends. We hang out like once or twice a week, of course.
What services can you use in Russia?
Well, I think that the best services that I have tried so far are the Yandex mobile applications, Yandex Taxi, Yandex Maps. And as for public services, I would say that the transportation is very effective. Yeah.
Is it cold in Russia?
Extremely. Extremely. For a Latino, this is very, very cold.
What is the weather like in the summer?
Well, it depends, you know. I think that over the years, the weather in Russia, as in the rest of the world, has been changing. Last summer, I was here for vacations, and it was quite rainy and cloudy. It wasn't as sunny as I expected.
What kind of gifts do Russians give to each other for birthdays? And
Well, all sorts of gifts and presents. Vodka, liquor, toys. I don't know. Yeah, different kinds.
how much does politics affect your life in Russia?
Not at all. Not at all. I think that there's a misconception that the Russian Federation is thrived or controlled by politics, and I don't think that is actually true. If you are involved in it, yes, you might be a little bit affected by it, but if not, then it's just a regular day-to-day country.
What are Russian children like?
Children are amazing, well-behaved, educated, respectful. It is a great experience to teach Russian children because of that.
What can you spend money on in Russia?
I think that one of the priorities once you get over here as for expenditures would be clothing. A good coat is always a must, and perhaps adequate mean of transportation, a Segway, motorcycle, car, if you're making enough. Yeah.
Have you got a Segway?
I'm thinking about it. I'm saving for that.
What brands of Russian products do you like?
Dosherak. And what else do we have that I like? I don't know actually the brand, but there's this string cheese. It's super salty and it's quite delicious. It's called Kasichka. And Zhiguli beer.
What things do you lack in Russia?
Making the comparison with my hometown, my home country, Venezuela, there's a lack of sunlight, there's a lack of warm weather, and tropical fruits.
What did you forget to take with you when you moved?
I think I forgot to take lots of products from my hometown, from my home country. Chocolates, Venezuelan chocolates are delicious. Coffee, Venezuelan coffee. And there's this special flour that we use in Venezuela to make some sort of piroshki, but it's like Venezuelan version and it's delicious, and I didn't take enough, so.
How much does the culture of communication in Russia differ from your country?
It's not that different. I mean, I think that as long as the person is willing to interact with other people, the communication will thrive by itself. it all depends on the personality. I mean, if you are an introvert person, you will have more difficulties interacting with other people. As for extrovert people that, you know, are willing to talk with anyone in whichever situation.
Is it important for your employer to help you to adapt?
Yes, I think it is. So far, ILS and its staff have been willing to help me in all sorts of situations, and I am really thankful for that.
Are Russians reliable and responsible people?
Yes, they are. Extremely responsible, very dedicated to their work, and that is something to live by, and that is something that inspires a good attitude towards the work ethics.
Is it true that Russians don't smile?
It's not true. It's not true. Russian people smile a lot, especially if you make funny jokes.
Do Russians drink a lot?
No, that's an overstatement. I think that some people drink, some others don't even drink a single drop of alcohol, and I think that is a stereotype that should be, you know, eliminated.
Do you know what means ЖКХ?
No.
What does a typical rush hour look like in Russia?
A typical rush hour. From the point of view of the passenger of a Yandex taxi, which is my case, rush hour, it is filled with characteristics of the taxi driver swearing or complaining in Russian, bunch of cars honking their horns, and takes about, depending on the distances, between 1 hour and 1 hour and 30 to go from one place to another, especially if you're going from downtown Moscow to a Moscow Oblast or the outskirts of Moscow.
Why do Russians take off their shoes when they go inside?
Because they don't want to make their floors dirty. And yeah, that's another cultural behavior that I learned from Russia.
Are you happy to be in Russia?
I am, and certainly am. Yeah, Russia has received me and my wife, and it has given us a home to live in, and I'm really thankful for that.